This movie was disappointing. I loved this movie when I was a kid. There's still a lot of great aspects to it, but it's not as funny as I remember. It's not as scary as I remember. It's a PG movie, so it's obviously not going to be the scariest. And there's actually a lot of famous actors in here. The old man is played by a comedian, which is definitely a weird choice. All I could hear was the comedian when I'm watching this. Because I've seen him in a few films, and he has a pretty recognizable voice. So, definitely a weird choice to have him play the creepy old man for anybody that knows who he is. Kevin James plays a cop. Dave from Alvin and the Chipmunks plays the babysitter's boyfriend. There's just a lot of recognizable names in this movie. Now, let's talk about the actual movie. It still has a pretty good opening scene. Girl riding her bike and humming, and then she loses her bike. Still think it's a pretty good opening. There is some funny jokes that definitely would have flied over kids' heads in this movie. And then what else? Oh, they pee in a bottle. That scene was not funny. And for a little bit, they have like this annoying, cringy thing of the two kids both having a crush on the girl. And I was just waiting for it to end. They stopped doing it for a little bit, then they do it again, but only with Chowder. It just becomes annoying. I didn't like that. It was it was not funny at all. It was just weird. Why you could have these two boys so obsessed with a girl? I want to watch horror. Focus on the creepy house that's eating people, man. I don't need to see these two boys ogling a girl throughout the entire movie. Focus on the plot. Um, there really isn't much to this movie, to be honest. Actually, I do want to say two things that I didn't like. They try and make you sympathize for the old woman, right? Like, oh, she was bullied for being a bit overweight and stuff like that. But, she gets some eggs thrown at her, and you know what she does? She picks up an axe out of nowhere and starts swinging it like she was about to murder these kids. Like, damn, lady. I'm supposed to feel sorry for this girl that was about to murder these two kids? Sure, they were dickwads, but come on, she was about to murder two little kids because they were throwing eggs at her. That's crazy. And then, of course, not too far into the movie, the old man has a heart attack, which is what leads to the main plot of him thinking the house is haunted by his ghost because he murdered the old man. The old man steps out of the car and he has a cast on his arm. He had a heart attack. Why exactly does he have a cast on his arm? Did I miss something? Why are they acting like he has a broken arm from a heart attack? Very, very weird. It's definitely a very different movie. It's a decent movie. It's kind of scary. It's definitely something that you can show your little brother or show your little cousin or something to get them used to horror. I think, Coraline and Paranorman are way better, but it's still a pretty decent movie.